Hello and buenos días or buenas tardes, and as well, abarigani. Abarigani, Angela.
Oh, hola. Hola, ¿qué tal están?
Muy bien. I can tell you've been practicing your Spanish, so I will have to,
Oh, yes.
I'll have to show off a little bit and talk about talking Swahili. So, but something I can always remember is Hakuna Matata. I love that one, and
Oh, so that
because
was
of the cartoon.
the movie.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, welcome everybody. And before we start, I would like to introduce Angela. We've known each other for about probably 4 years now, 4 or 5 years. We've never met personally, but hopefully one day that's on my bucket list to go and see Angela in Kenya. So that's it. I've said it. You're based in Kenya. You're a life coach, and she's as well a corporate trainer. Her company is called Angelic Achievers, and she's passionate about women's empowerment.
Thank you very much, Isa. Yes, and I'm also looking forward to meeting you in person. 4 years is enough for us to keep on mark timing about this personal meeting. So I know that before the year ends, maybe the next year ends, I must find myself in Ecuador.
Yeah.
So I will introduce Isa as a very beautiful lady, as you can see. She's beautiful inside out, from the brain to the heart, and so many other things. And she's a woman that I've worked with in this coaching business for quite some time. I have known her work. She's brilliant. And she's based in Ecuador, somewhere between Peru and Colombia. And she's a woman empowerment coach. She has empowered me even in my coaching career in many ways. And that is why her company was born. The name of her company is Phoenix Coaching and Training. You know what a Phoenix does? Rising up all the time, being ready to rise up. So, ladies, welcome on board and be ready to rise up with us.
So here we are. Then we said we were going to talk about goals, and especially giving you some tools, some strategies to stay on track and achieve the goals, your 2024 goals. So, but before we start, we will meet every 2 weeks with a different topic, and we invite you to contact us. You can see our email, Africa Meets South America at gmail.com. So feel free to send us some questions or some topics you want us to talk about. So, Angela, what are we going to talk about regarding the goals, the 2024 goals?
I'm hoping that my viewers are not only curious and excited about Christmas and the New Year, but also excited about counting your blessings and your achievements. What have you been doing over the year? So because we want to do that and we want to look back at the end of the year and celebrate ourselves, that's why we came up with today's topic of finishing strong. So we want to encourage each and every one of us here to know that we have we still have a long way to go. 2 months is a long way to go. So we still have a long way to go. We can still achieve our dreams. We can still achieve our goals. So today's topic is finishing the year strong.
So the first thing to do is obviously to check where we are, what we've done. So the first step is to reflect, right? What have we done? What have we accomplished? What are the challenges to actually achieve those goals? And so it will help us to, well, move forward and to achieve them. Celebrate the wins, because most of the times we don't take the time to celebrate, or we just think, no, I'm going to celebrate when I finish. No, we need to celebrate the little steps, the achievements, even if they're small. It's always great to just say, hey, well done today. Even showing up is a good accomplishment. So recognize the challenges, but recognize as well all the wins and your achievements.
Wow. Yes, I would want also to talk about refining these goals, refine them. You know, when a piece of gold, and every woman is a piece of gold, you know, do you sit down and celebrate yourself as a woman and just imagine how beautiful you are made after all? You know, we are just that, let me call it species, for lack of better words, that is closer to creation, you know? We are closest to creation. And if we are, why don't we refine ourselves to the best version that we can be? So you can be able to refine yourself. When gold you know, when you want to get the best version of gold, it is put in under heat and it's heated over and over and over again. And we get the refined gold. That's why we have different types of carats. So the more it has been heated, it has been refined. So what have you been throughout this year? What were your goals at the beginning of the year? And are they still relevant? Are those goals still relevant? Because from January to now, you have been going through so many things, and probably you have also changed your mind in so many other things, and so many other things have happened in your life. So do you need to adjust? Maybe you need to sit back and ask yourself, do I need to adjust somewhere about these goals that I made in January if I have not achieved what I need to achieve? So it is okay to make changes. It is okay to say that this is the time to start over. So please don't just sit on them and say, I decided to do this in January and it's not working, so to hell with it. It is time to refine it. It's time to work on it.
And that's the beauty of it. We can change our minds, or you know, it's like when you're on the road and there is an accident. Obviously, you're not going to go straight into the accident or stay there forever. You just move, find another way. So I totally agree with you, Angela. Refine, and that's why refine. Sometimes we realize that there are some goals we don't really want to do so because we're not really motivated. So how to recharge our motivation? Well, I've got like a tool I actually use for myself and in my coaching sessions is to make a list of why do I want to achieve that goal. And it's not only for me, but as well because it will have an effect on my environment, the family, the people around me, my friends. But why do I want? do I want to achieve that goal? And try to connect with not the head, but with the heart, the motivation, the passion. And you know, when I wanted to become a women's empowerment coach, I made a list of why I wanted to do that. Because I wanted to help women, because I wanted them to find the place they deserved. So look at it in a different way, not just like, okay, I have to do it, but I want to do it. Because this list of why we want to achieve, when we get demotivated, when we get tired, or sometimes we don't want to show up and just like, oh no, today I don't feel like it. Well, go back to that list. And straight away, it will reconnect you to why and the passion, why you started it in the first place.
I agree with you. Everything that is created, including your thoughts, because we create thoughts, has a purpose. So what you are saying has taken me to the place of asking ourselves, what is the purpose of these goals? What is your purpose as a person? The reason why this pen was made is because there's a purpose for it, and it's writing. So what is the purpose of those goals? What did you want to achieve with those goals? And this asking yourself why, I think it would also take me to the point of asking yourself, how do I even take care of myself to know that I am really achieving my whys and I have the right whys. So self-care is something that is very important. I think if you look at goals right now, and if you manage to even take care of yourself differently than you have been, or even better, because there's always room for improvement. So if you manage to take care of yourself in a different way, in a better way, you will realize that maybe there's something that needs to be changed here and there. So do not undermine the power of self-care. Your mental wellness is very important. And what are some of the things you can do to achieve mental wellness? I'm a champion of healing and transformation. For me, that one is usually like my heart to heart thing. So I really encourage women to look at what is the one thing that has hurt me or broken me as time goes since maybe January. What are some of the things that have put you down, and heal from them? Look for a way to heal them from them. Look for a therapist, to read some books, listen to something that will encourage you to help you work on your mental wellness. So healing is something that you can never undermine. Transformation is something that you can never undermine. Once you heal, then you realize that there's room for transformation. There's room for doing something different than what you've been doing. So mental wellness is key. Then we can talk about physical wellness. Your physical wellness. How do you take care of your physical being? Do you hydrate? Hello, I have my water here. I always have my water to hydrate. Do you hydrate? And it shows even in your skin. I'm not going to brag about it so much, but I know it shows even it shows on your skin what you're doing to yourself. So do you hydrate? Do you take care of your physical being? Do you exercise? Do you take some time to exercise? Do you take care of your spiritual being? Because we are not just the physical us or the mental us. There's also the spiritual being of you. So what do? Do you meditate? So there's many things that you can do to help boost your energies and also refocus and keep the focus at the right places.
I agree, and that's something I don't do. I don't drink enough water. Don't get me wrong. Even wine, I don't drink wine, but yes, it's something to think about. And I would even say to be nice to oneself, the compassion, and just think, okay, today I feel a bit down, and instead of talking to ourselves like, oh, yeah, come on, you're stupid, you should do it, and just think, okay, how would I talk to my best friend, right? So and be compassionate toward oneself, and thinking, because that's something I've realized. If I feel tired or if I'm not motivated, the first thing is I go back to my why. But otherwise, I just think, okay, well, if I do it today and I'm not motivated, it's not going to be right. So I might as well just relax, think about it, and do it the following day. But really be compassionate and be nice to oneself. Look after oneself. Yes, take water and go for a walk. Put your feet in the grass, recharge, right? So take care of yourself. You're totally right, Angela. It's so important, especially when you've got your own business, for example, or you're working in a company and you're under pressure. You need to look after yourself because nobody else will do it. So
you're right, yeah. Taking care of yourself is your own personal responsibility. Something that has also come into my mind is forgiveness, forgiving yourself, giving yourself a second chance over and over again. to forgive yourself, it becomes very easy to forgive everything else and everyone else that comes, blocks your way or just messes you up or something. It becomes very easy. And forgiveness is for you, whether you're forgiving yourself or another person or even the weather or even the government, you know, because we tend to blame everyone and everything else except ourselves. So if you can learn to forgive, it is taking away burden from yourself. It is for you. It is not for any other person. It's for you to get that clarity and to take a lot of weight from you. So it's good to learn to forgive yourself as part of self-care. When you wake up maybe late, you needed to wake up early, and now the day has become messy because you couldn't achieve everything you needed to. Forgive yourself. If you've been eating wrong and you've added a lot of weight and now you don't feel good about yourself, forgive yourself. It will give you energy to move forward, to do the change that you need to make. So forgive yourself and forgive others. It will make life so peaceful that you will not believe it.
Yeah, because we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. And I know we blame other people, but if we want to create our own life, we have to do it ourselves. So, and it will have an influence on our environment. And that's another thing when you think about goals, think about what as a person, or who will you be as a person after reaching that goal, not only achieving the goal, but who will I be? So, and have fun as well doing it. Have fun. So I've got a plan I use for my coaching sessions, and I shared it with you, Angela, and it worked. So for some women, but there is one thing I would like to say is that if you don't know where you're going, like a GPS, you're not going to achieve it. So the first thing is to be clear about what you want to create, who you want to be. And as Angela said as well earlier, we can always change our mind or adjust the goal we've set. Like a GPS, there is an accident, the GPS will recalculate. So we will reach the goal, we will reach the destination. It will take a bit longer, but yes, it's feasible. So what I would like you to do when you've got a bit of time, ladies, is to sit down somewhere in a room, silence, and you've got like time for yourself. Write down your goal, and it's got to be in the present tense. For example, if it's about your health, just say I am better. I feel that I've got more energy. Always in the present tense, because the brains actually don't recognize the past, neither the future. So that's it. You've already achieved that goal. So all in present time. Get a piece of paper and split it into 3 columns. The first one will be the intention, which means that what you want to put in place to achieve that goal: health, getting a car, getting a house, changing jobs, I don't know, working on your website, whatever the goal is, right? Same in present tense. For example, about health. I take my tablets every day and I follow the doctor's recipes, right? And prescription, sorry, not recipes, prescription. And then the second column is commitment, but commitment to yourself. Okay, I commit myself to do, for example, every day I'm going to put the alarm on my phone, so I know that I'm going to take my medicine, right? I'm going to drink more water. So to have like different steps. And once again, I said, I am going to, but no, it's like, I am drinking more water. I'm setting my phone for, I don't know, to take my tablets at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right? And then for each intention with the commitments, I'm going to write in the third column the benefits. The benefits for me, but the benefits as well for the family, for the colleagues, for the company you're working for, so your friends as well. So it's going to be okay. Let's go back to this example. I take my medicine. I set my phone for such a time, and I drink water. The benefits, I'm not going to hurt that much, right? My family is going to be happy to see me better. My family will be happy as well because we will be able to, or my family is happy because we can go out. I can get up every day. I can walk for 10 minutes and I don't hurt anything, but it's got to be in the present time. So intention, commitment, and benefits. And in the commitment, you can put the frequency as well, every 2 days, or it can be as well the time I'm going to, or I meditate, well, for 10 minutes every day. So that's a roadmap. So you know what you want, you've got the intention and the commitment, all in the present tense.
Wow.
And the benefits as well is going to have an impact on your environment. So write it down, all in the present tense. So
wow, I love it. I love it. I think it is. I would relate it to visualizing. You know, it's like visualizing because and it gives you the emotion when you put it in the present tense. It gives you the emotion that you would experience if that thing really is happening. I have a friend who is recently married, and for a year, she used to say, everywhere she goes, she would say, I'm a married person, I'm a married woman, I am married, I am married. So everywhere she would introduce herself that way until now it has happened. And she's like, I had to see myself that way. I had to see myself as a married person, and it's happening, which is really a beautiful story and a beautiful testimony of doing the same thing like you have been saying. If I am exercising, I can say I am fit and flexible. So even when you look at yourself in the mirror and see that you're big, you still in your mind, because the mind can conceptualize what you want to, what it wants to think. So the mind is so powerful that it can turn physical situations into a different situation. So in the mind, if we say that I've achieved this or this and that, maybe your dream car. If I want to drive this car, you say I am driving this car, and within no time you will realize that it has happened. Somehow the world has a way of connecting these energies into place. So it's something that we need to practice. And thank you so much, Isa, for bringing this to light. It really feels like it's something that if all of us would embrace it, imagine how many things and people and situations we would change. So thank you so much. This is something I'm going to keep practicing.
You're welcome. And it's true. The fact that we use the present tense is like we're already there. We've already achieved it. We can feel that energy and that emotion that it's there. And the person we are, it's in a way projecting it, it's happening. It has happened.
Yes.
already there. And like
Yeah.
your friend was saying, oh, I'm married. And suddenly it's just like, yeah, it did happen. I got married. So, and then, yeah, it's a way to project and to connect. So things happen for you to achieve the big goal. So,
Yeah. I think it's also a way of prayer and a way of affirming yourself and affirming what you really want to achieve. It's a beautiful way of looking at life. It's a prayer of you connect with the right things, the right environments, even when you know you're not. Sometimes you just, in Kenya, we like saying a lot, fake it until you make it.
uh-huh. Yes, as well, but always in the
Yeah.
present time, always in the present time.
Oh,
So
yes.
I've got
Always in the
it.
present.
I've got it. I've got that. I'm a manager, even if you're not yet. I'm a manager.
Yes.
I have my own company. I have the car of my dreams. I travel. Everything in the present tense. And this roadmap, you can use it for each goal you have. Could be I don't know, health. You were talking about health earlier, doing some exercise, and you can do that. You can actually do that for your health. You can do that for work as well, for some projects. And so it's very easy. And just monitor as well where you are. So maybe, ladies, have a look at your goals, or the goals you set at the beginning of the year, and take them and do the roadmap for the rest of the year to achieve them.
Yeah. And as you were speaking, Isa, I also thought of the way we tend to say so many negative things about ourselves, and we end up changing none of them. You keep on saying, "I am broke. I don't know if I like talking to single women because I've been there for a long time, until recently. It's a story of another day, Isa. So
I don't know that. Ladies, I don't know that one.
yes. So I think we keep on telling ourselves the way we are in this bad situation, and you keep confessing it and confessing it until it becomes part of you, and nothing is changing about it. And even every time you try to do something to change it, so long as you're confessing it with your mouth, so long as you're saying it, it keeps on biting you up. It never changes. You keep on going through the same bad situations over and over again, and you wonder why me? And I'm working so hard, but it's because in the mind you have not changed yourself as that achiever that you want to be, or that person that you want to be. So it's good to work with your mind. Don't let your mind use you. Instead, you use your mind, ladies. So I don't know, Isa. It has been a great show.
Yeah.
For me, it has been a great evening. I have enjoyed these moments. I don't know about you, ladies. Please
Well,
leave a comment. Tell us, what do you want to hear from us? What do you want us to talk about? However sensitive it is, we are two bold ladies who are going to talk about whatever topic that you want us to talk about. So long as it can empower you, we are your girls to go to. So I'm looking forward to the next show that we are going to have in 2 weeks' time. To the next show, Isa. I know of you to tell the ladies how you feel about tonight, and how also you wish them to come along with us in the next show.
Yes, thanks for tuning in. So as Angela said, we'll see you in 2 weeks' time with a different topic. So we will obviously send a flyer out. You will know in advance the topic. And thank you, Angela. That was a great show. I always enjoy talking to you. So thanks a lot, ladies. See you in 2 weeks' time. Angela, you've got the last word.
Muchas gracias. Gracias.
Okay.
Muchas gracias.
So, and I will say as well. So let me just, because I had to practice. Asante,
Yes.
asante sana.
Yay, yes. So thank you very much, ladies, for coming on board. We are looking forward to being with you in 2 weeks' time. Keep it here. Let us grow together. Let us heal together. Let us, be that phoenix and be that angelic minds, angelic women that we need to be. So see you again next week. In 2 weeks' time. And you keep safe.
Exactly. See you in 2 weeks' time. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye. Ciao.